program class is the entry point of the cybersecurity chatbot application and runs the program using the main method. It first sets the console encoding to the UTF-8 to support special characters and emojis. Then it calls the voice greeting class to play a text-to-speech welcome message for a more interactive experience. Next, it displays the logo using the ASCII art class, which converts a PNG image into ASCII art. After that, a user session object is created to get the user's name and show personalized greeting. Finally, a chatbot object is created with the user's name, and the run method starts the main chat loop. Overall, the chat program class manages the startup flow by running all the main components in order. The console helper class contains helper methods that control how text is displayed in the console. First, the type line method creates the typing animation effect by printing text one character at a time with a delay. It also lets you set the next text color. Next, the print board response method is used specifically for chatbot messages. It adds cyberbots prefix and then displays the message with faster typing effect. Lastly, the print divider method prints the style line to separate different sections in the console, making the interface look cleaner and more organized. Overall, this class is used to improve the user experience by making the chatbot look more interactive and visually appealing. The voice greeting class is responsible for playing spoken welcome messages when the application starts. Inside the play method, a speech synthesizer object is created to handle text-to-speech functionality. The volume is set to 100 for full sound and the speech rate is set to normal. A neutral voice is selected to keep the tone natural. Then the program uses the speak method to read out a welcome message introducing the cybersecurity assistant. If anything goes wrong, the error is class in a try-catch block so that the program doesn't crash. Overall, this class makes the application the program by areas the console voice greeting for the user. Checks if the image file exists. If it's not found, it shows an error message. If the image is available, it loads using a bitmap and resizes it to it fits properly in the console. Then it loops through each pixel of the image, converts it into grayscale and maps it to a character from a set of ASCII symbols based on brightness. These characters are combined into a string from the final ASCII image. Finally, the image is printed in cyan color in the console. Overall, this class is used to visually display a logo in a creative ASCII format instead of a normal image. The session class manages the interaction where the user enters their name and starts their session. The start session method first displays a welcome message using the console helper class to make it look styled and more organized. Then it calls the prompt for name method, which asks the user to enter their name. It also checks if the input is empty, and if it is, it keeps asking until a valid name is entered. After getting the name, it stores it in the username variable and displays a personalized greeting to the user. Overall, this class is responsible for creating friendly and interactive start to the chatbot experience. This is the response engine class, and it is responsible for generating replies based on what the user types. The getResponse method takes the user's input and checks for keywords using a series of if statements. If the user asks something like "How are you?" or "What is your purpose?" it returns a friendly response. For cybersecurity topics like passwords, phishing, safe browsing, malware, and scams, it provides a detailed safety advice based on the dictated keywords. If the input doesn't match anything, it returns a default message asking the user to rephrase or try another topic. Overall, this class is the brain of the chatbot because it decides what response to give based on user input.